Okay. Good afternoon, students. আজি এক্সামৰ পেপাৰটো চাইছোঁ আৰু আমি লাষ্ট ক্লাছত যিখিনি ডিছকাছ কৰিছিলোঁ তাৰ ভিতৰতে ছামাৰাইজ হৈছে এটা দুটা এইবিলাক বেছিক কুৱেশ্যন এনেকুৱা BPP আৰু ইক'চিষ্টেম এইবিলাক আৰু সেইবিলাক ধৰা অলমষ্ট তোমালোকে কভাৰ আপ কৰিছাই কাৰণ কি এইবিলাক অলৰেডি ন'ন হয় কিন্তু আমি কালি যিখিনি আমি ভিডিঅ'ত আমি যিখিনি ইম্পৰ্টেণ্টৰ কথা আমি আলোচনা কৰিছিলোঁ সেইবিলাকৰ পৰা তোমালোকৰ ডাইৰেক্ট কুৱেশ্যন নাহিলেও টাচত বহুত কিবা কিবি আহিছে আৰু তোমালোকে বহুত বেনিফিটেড হৈছা বুলি কিনে মই ধৰিছোঁ আৰু পৰীক্ষাটো ভাল হৈছে বুলি কিনে মই আশা ৰাখিছোঁ অহাকালি তোমালোকৰ আৰু এটা ডাঙৰ এক্সাম আছে that is business statistics. This is one of the most I can say the students are feel bit nervous whenever we are talking about the business mathematics and business statistics and the problem is that because of the schedule of exam uh, uh, it is create more panic among the students that how they are going to focus within only one night is there and how all of you are going to prepare yourself for that particular exam because it is a completely a practical exam and from my point of view and from my experience I can say that almost maximum students of become third sem are feel bit nervous whenever they are um, appearing for the exam like business mathematics and business statistics. But don't worry, with this video I'm trying to analyze the previous year question papers and give you some hint that this sort of questions may be come and I think all of you are already prepared because you got some time for preparation from the date of the release of the routine and during this phase of time I hope that all of you prepared yourself well for the subject like business statistics even though with this video I'm trying to analyze the previous year question and give you some hint that these sort of questions may become and try to smoothen your road so that you can able to appear the exam on tomorrow and with confident and bit free from any kind of what pressure. Okay, so without spending much time I'm just going to come to the straight away to the important lessons that you have for the exam. Okay, you have plenty of units are there, unit 1 2 and unit 1 2 3 4 and 5. So one by one I'm just going to give you some idea. Look, one thing is that it is very sure that you are going to get some theories for this particular paper also. There is not like that since this is a practical paper almost all questions are going to become in the form of practical. No, it is not like that. You are going to definitely get some theory out of this particular particular chapter. Okay, unit number 1, statistical data and descriptive statistics. This is the first unit. Okay, from this unit there are lots of theories may become like what is arithmetic mean, what are its merits and demerits, why what is a harmonic mean. This is very important question. What is median, what is mean, mode, relationship between mean, median and mode, empirical relation, the formula for empirical relation between mean, median and mode. So what is bivariate data? This is very important question. What is univariate data? What is cross-sectional data? What is time series data? These are the very important questions may become like this is also a very important question I feel. What is geometric mean? Very important question. What are the various properties of arithmetic mean? Why which measures of dispersion is considered to be the best measures of dispersion? Okay, so these sort of questions, these sort of theory questions maybe come from this unit, from this particular unit number 1. Another important question theory के बारे में बोल रहा हूँ मैं. What is the distinction between absolute and relative measures of dispersion? Then come what is standard deviation, properties of standard deviation, very very important question. What are the various properties of standard deviation? Okay, so these are the basic question. What is the meaning of skewness and kurtosis? You have to learn this one. What is the meaning of skewness and what is the meaning of kurtosis? Okay, so these are the basic questions which maybe come from the unit number 1. What is the meaning of univariate data? What is the meaning of bivariate data? What is the meaning of arithmetic mean? What are its properties? What are the merits and demerits? What is geometric mean? What is harmonic mean? What is absolute and relative measures of dispersion? Then come what is skewness? What is kurtosis? What is standard deviation? What is the meaning of what is the formula for standard deviation? This is also maybe come. What is the formula for mean deviation from mean deviation from median? So these sort of questions maybe come in the exam. Okay, from the unit number 1. In case of theory, I'm just talking about the theory part. So these are the questions which may be cited for theory part from unit number 1. Okay, so now talking about the practical from the unit number 1. So unit number 1 is confined with some very interesting topics, and out of that topic I'm going to say that you have to know how to calculate arithmetic mean. Okay, how to calculate the arithmetic mean, how to calculate geometric mean, how to calculate harmonic mean. Simple examples. Only the class intervals are there, only the frequencies are there, and there may be a question like this, find out the arithmetic mean. Maybe in sometimes the questions like this may be given, and is also given in the yesteryears, that 0 to 10, 0 to 20, 0 to 30, 0 to 40. In this fashion there may be class interval arranged, and the frequency is also given 15, 30, 53, and so on. So how you calculate this type of and the questions like find the arithmetic mean. So this is the question maybe come. So you have to calculate arithmetic mean, and this is the information is given to you. So it is not the right time to give explanation that how this practical is going to be solved. No. So you just take this point that this sort of questions may be come. I believe that all of you have the textbook in your hand and you've gone through with the textbook. I'm sure that these answers are available in the books also. So these sort of practicals may be cited for the exam. Okay, find the arithmetic mean. In this way the data are given. There may be questions come 2.4 and 6.4. Okay, 1.44 and 6.4. Calculate geometric mean. This is also a very important question maybe come. Okay, so there may be a class interval and frequency, and you have to calculate HM also. Okay, so this HM and GM is very unknown and unpredictable question. Okay, basically if you gone through with the question papers of the yesteryears or previous years, you can find the questions from the questions related with the arithmetic mean is very much common, but the questions related with HM and GM is not so much common. So maybe for surprising reason this sort of questions may be come. Okay, so you must gone through with this with the formulas of GM and HM also, so that it makes you a more confident student as compared to student who are half prepared. Okay, so you have to it is my suggestion that you all of you guys are need to understand how to calculate arithmetic mean, how to calculate HM, and how to calculate geometric mean. Okay, so apart from that, what are the various other questions that may be come from the unit number 1? So there may be a proof. There may be a proof like this, AM greater than GM greater than HM. This is also is going to be the one of the most important question, as I feel. So from my experience I just sharing you that this is also a very important proof that you have to gone through, and it makes sense that this sort of question may be come. The proof that AM greater than GM greater than what? HM. This is also available, this answer is also available in the textbook also. And apart from that, the questions like use empirical relation between mean, median, mode, empirical relation between mean, median and mode, okay, uh, to calculate the value of what, mean. It means the value, there may be some class interval is given and f is given, okay, then you have to calculate the median and mode in a regular by using regular formula. And for mean you have to use what, the empirical relation. You have to put the value, the empirical relation formula is mean minus median equals to 3 mean minus mode, okay, like this. You have to put the value of median and mode here, and then you need to find out the value of what, x bar. So this is also a very important question, that there may be a question like that, you have to find out the value of mean by using empirical relation between mean, median and what, mode. There may be a question that find out the value of median by using mean, median, what mode. There may be a question find out the value of mode by using mean, median, by using empirical relation between mean, median, mode. In that case, you have to find out the value of mean and median by using the general formula, and for finding out the value of mode, you have to use the empirical relation. So this is also a very important question for your exam. Apart from that, the questions like calculation of median, calculation of mode, with frequency, without frequency, this is a very important question. These are also maybe cited in the exam. Calculation of median and mode without class interval, and with class interval. You have to understand both concepts. Okay. Calculation of median and mode by using formula, general formula, when there is a presence of what, class interval, and when there is no class intervals are there, how we can find out the value of median and what, mode. So this you have to also gone through this sort of questions. Apart from that, you have to gone through the questions like calculation of mean deviation from mean, very important. Mean deviation from mean, mean deviation from median, how you can find out the value of mean deviation from mean. And then there may be a question come calculation of mean deviation from median. This is also very important. Standard deviation, this is a very primary question. All of you must need to know how to find out the value of what, standard deviation. One of the most important question. And also you have to gone through the questions like find out the value of what, standard deviation, and coefficient of variation. There may be a side by side question is also given along with the premier question, like what is the how we can find out the value of what, standard deviation. Also calculate the value of CV, means coefficient of variation. CV is presence for mean deviation also. Find out the value of mean deviation from mean, and also calculate the what, coefficient of mean deviation from mean. This is also a very important question. Quartile deviation is also a very significant question that all of you need to go through. Quartile deviation, first quartile and third quartile. Second quartile is nothing but what, median. Yeah, don't confuse, okay. If sometimes for surprising reason there may be question come that you have to find out the value of what, Q2, second quartile, but second quartile is nothing but what, median. So if you find out the value of median, it is nothing but the value of what, quartile, second quartile. So if there is a question is come that you have to find out the median, then you just take it in your mind that this is nothing but what, Q2. So Q2 is out of context, and you have to know how to calculate the Q1 and Q3, and along with it you have also need to know find out the value of what, coefficient of quartile deviation. Very important question for your exam. Apart from that, there may be percentile. You have to find out the value of percentile and decile. These are the earlier years, these are the very basic questions. They always come, okay, in the year 2018, 2017, 2013 paper. But after COVID 2021, the pattern is bit different. In these current last 3 to 4 years, these percentile and decile are not given so many times. But But from my suggestion is that if you gone through with quartile division, if you gone through with the standard deviation, if you gone through with the mean deviation with mean and median, then why you should not go for the what quartile division, decile and percentile. You guys please gone through with the formulas of what percentile and decile. Percentile and decile is also a very premier question, which may become, may not become, but it is the duty of all the students that you should look in the nook and corner of your syllabus to find out that any zones are left or not, no? So that's why this is my suggestion. You just gone through with it. Okay, apart from that, from the unit number 1, there is another important question that is stuck in my mind, is the combined mean. This combined mean is also a very important question. This question may be come in your exam. Combined mean, how to find out the value of what combined mean. Apart from that combined mean, there may be a question come finding out the missing frequencies. Missing frequencies means one frequencies may be absent. Okay, you are given various other values of the frequency of the various values of the various against various ranges class interval, but one of the particular value may be missing. In that case, you have to find out the value of that particular missing frequency. So missing frequency is also a very important question. How to calculate the missing frequency in case of mean, how to find out the missing frequency in case of median. So you need to go through with these two questions also. Apart from that, uh, you should go for the finding of the correct standard deviation, finding of the value of correct mean. uh, you know just gone through with my lines, gone through with my words. Okay, these are very important questions, and no students are find themselves secure enough if you not gone through with these questions. Okay, so it is not just a education purpose video. It is a information related video also, you can take it into account. So it is my suggestion that you take these points very seriously. You need to know how to find out the value of correct standard deviation and correct mean. Okay, so these are the important questions. These are the areas you cannot leave. Okay, you should concentrate, you should focus on each and every topics which I mentioned so far in this particular session before you wrapping up your unit number 1. Now we are come to the unit number 2. This is a very big unit, named is what probability and probability distribution. Okay, the probability and probability distribution part is divided into three folds. Number 1 is what? First part is a conditional probability. Second part is expectation, and the third part is distribution, probability distribution. Now, from conditional probability, there is some basic questions are come. There is a questions of earn. Okay, earn means a thing. You have to pick up 3 balls out of 5 balls. These sort of earn related questions. Earn, URN, earn related questions. Then come. There is a 3 players are aiming for some 3 players are involved in a sport, and the probability of winning first player is this 1/2, second player is this, third player is this. The what are the probability of that the 3 players can hit the target. These sort of questions may be come in your exam. इंटरव्यू का क्वेश्चंस होता है, इंटरव्यू रिलेटेड क्वेश्चंस. These are all important questions. For conditional probability, it is my suggestion you just go through with the last 3 years. For probability part, you just need to focus on the yesteryear papers. You need not to go through with the textbook, because if you gone through with the textbook, you maybe get some puzzle situation. So for probability, you just gone through with the question papers. You've gone through with the last 5 years paper. I'm sure that you are going to easily crack down the probability part. You need not to get bothered about it, because the probability related sums are constantly repeated in nature. So it is my suggestion, just gone through with the last 5 year question paper. If you have, if not, then you just gone through with the 2 to 3 years paper. If you have, then try to understand the pattern of the questions, style of the questions are come in the probability, conditional probability, then it is very easy for you to crack down the sums which are related with conditional probability. Now we are come to the expectation part. In case of expectation, you are going to get, definitely going to get 1 to 2 sum, like find out the value of ex and vx. Vx means variance and ex means what, expectation. Then definitely you are going to get, suppose 3 coins are tossed, what is the expectation of getting two heads? This sort of questions may become, there may be questions like there, if you throw 2 dice together, what is the probability of getting a sum, what is the expectation of getting a sum of 11? So these sort of questions and must be come in your exam. The questions which are related with what, expectation and variance. You just need to go through with the what, question papers to get some idea that what sort of questions are come in the yesteryears from the chapter known as what, expectation and what, variance. But it is my assurance to all of you is that there may be a definite questions from what, expectation and variance and continued conditional probability. There must be question, there must be a question. For this purpose you need not to bother about anything, you just focus on the what, previous year question papers. Okay, if possible then 5 years, if not then gone through with the 2 to 3 years question paper. Now come to the last half of the probability unit, that is known as what, binomial, Poisson and normal. Okay, so in earlier days what happened now, before COVID 2020, there is no very minimum level of questions which are coming from the what, binomial. But the scenario is changed after COVID. The questions are also given from the this particular unit also, that is binomial. So you have to know how to find out or how to use the formulas of binomial distribution to solve the problems which are related with what, coins, balls, etc. etc. For that purpose, for binomial purpose, I suggest that you should focus on the textbook of P.L. Hazarika. That will gives you a tremendous base for understanding it, and very easily you can understand it. Okay, so for binomial, in this very hectic time, you just follow the questions which are available in the P.L. Hazarika's book. Okay, and for Poisson also there may be there is some very basic questions like 2% of the electric bulbs are defects. These are the very important questions related with what, Poisson distribution. You must try to understand. Last year also there is a question which is come from the what, that particular unit, that is that particular chapter, that is Poisson distribution. So it is my suggestion, you gone through the previous year question, you are try to understand what sort of questions are come from the Poisson. There is only one question is always repeated from that particular this particular chapter, is that 5% or 2% electric bulbs are defects and all. Look, one thing is that I have very less time, so I'm sorry to all of you that I'm not able to explain these chapters to all of you, but I'm yes, sorry to all of you, but gives you a way so that you can get out from the from the situation. It is my suggestion that for binomial, for Poisson and for normal, you just gone through with the P.L. Hazarika's books, probability distribution chapter book. So it will gives you enough base, and you are able to smoothly cross out your exam without any further problem. Okay, so you just need to remember one thing, that there may be a certain question is going to be come from either binomial, either Poisson, or from normal. Okay, for normal there is a normal distribution table is there. If possible you take it, or otherwise the colleges also provide you. Sometimes in question paper also it is mentioned, the values are also mentioned. So it is always suggestible that if you have the table, you take it and submit towards the class teacher, and whenever required it, you take the table and use it for finding out the value from the table itself. So you remember one thing, there may be a certain question from the what, normal distribution, question from binomial distribution, question may be what, Poisson distribution. So you have to prepare yourself in a proper way. You cannot leave any of them, not no Poisson, not normal, not binomial. Any questions from these three units in three chapter topics may become. Now, apart from these are the practicals which are talking about. Apart from that, you have to concentrate about the various theories which are available in this particular unit. Theories like what is probability distribution. There are lots of definition, like what is random variable, what is mathematical expectation, what are the features of, what are the characteristics of normal distribution, what are the two situations where binomial distribution tends to Poisson distribution, what are the two important situations where the binomial normal Poisson distribution tends to normal distribution. So lots of questions which maybe come from theory questions, maybe come from the probability, like what is mutually exclusive events, what is exhaustive events, what is independent variable, what event, what is dependent event, what is sample space. These may be, there may be lots of questions which may become in the form of what theory from this particular unit. So for theory purpose, this unit is very significant. Okay, so there must not be any other question which is going to become out of my discussion of today's session from this particular unit. Okay, so this is unit number 2 for all of you. Now unit number 3, this is correlation and regression. You are going to get definite question out of the what, correlation and regression. There may be a question that how to calculate the correlation coefficient by using Carl Pearson's method. There may be a direct question. There may be a questions like you have to find out the value of what, rank correlation coefficient. In case of the rank correlation coefficient, you please gone through with the data given to you. There, if there is a repeated values in the range, then it is you move on to the repeated rank. And if only one number is given in one particular time, then it is considered to be what, simple rank correlation. So both the formulas are different, both are the approach for calculation of both of them are different. So you need to be very careful when these questions are come, rank correlation coefficient. You have to go through the data first, okay, whether these datas are related, datas are repeated in nature or not. If repeated, then repeated rank. If not, then simple rank. Okay, so this is the another important question from the correlation point of view. From regression, definite question is going to become like there may be questions like find out both the regression equation of x on y, regression equation of y on x, find out the value of standard deviation when the value of standard deviation of y, standard deviation of x, you have to find out the value of standard deviation of x when the standard deviation of y is given. Okay, find out the value of correlation coefficient when after finding out the value of regression coefficient. Regression coefficient means bxy and byx. So in very simple way, from correlation and from regression, you have to do sums like rank. You have to do sums finding out the correlation coefficient by using Carl Pearson's method. And apart from that, from regression, you must need to understand the method of calculating what regression equation x on y, regression equation of y on x, base both the regression equations, and how to calculate standard deviation of x when standard deviation y is given, how to calculate variance of x when standard deviation of y is given, how to calculate correlation coefficient from the given regression equation. So these are the simple questions which may be cited from these two particular topics, okay, from the unit number 3. And apart from that, you need to understand the importance of the theory that may come from this particular unit, like theories like how many different types of correlations are there, okay, the properties of correlation, very important, the properties of regression. So these are the questions you must study, difference between regression and coefficient correlation. So that these are the some important question, important theories that may be cited from this particular unit. You must need to gone through one proof that r equals to 1 plus a bxy into byx. This is one of the important property. Another important property is that the correlation coefficient is lies between +1 and -1. This is also very important. So you must need to gone through with this proofs before from this particular unit. Okay, if another important thing is that correlation coefficient is not affected by changes of origin and scale. All these are the properties you must gone through with the properties of the regression and correlation. This is unit number 3. Now from unit number 4 I'm come later from unit number 4, and from unit number 5 this is a time series. Okay. mm, Another important thing is that index number is not there na. mm, I think index number is there, but okay. So from gone through with the units, it is found that index number is not given here, but in earlier years we are actually given notes from index number also. So if possible, then you just follow few questions from index number. uh, since it is not given in the syllabus, not suggestible to all of you. And from time series, there may be a moving average method, but apart from moving average method, least square method is one of the most important. There are least square method is also again classified into two forms. One is what, uh, odd, one is what from even. You just gone through both of them. Okay, you never know what sort of questions are coming. For even there is a different method, for odd it is a different method, so you just gone through with it. Okay, so moving average method also consists two different ways you can solve it. For odd it is different way, for even it is a different way. So it is my suggestion as a faculty that you must gone through with both of them. How to calculate moving average when there are yeah, n numbers of even numbers, when n numbers of odd numbers. You've gone through with both of them. Find out the value of time series by using least square method. When n numbers of even number, when n numbers of odd number, you've gone through with both the numbers, both the methods, then it will make you a sense that you are confident enough. So these are the questions which may be come, okay, from unit number 5. And for unit number 4, it is a completed theory portion, sampling and null hypothesis, alternative hypothesis, null hypothesis, alternative hypothesis, type 1 error, type 2 error, um, standard error, judgment sampling, purposive sampling, simple random sampling, stratified random sampling. These are the most important questions from unit number 4, I think so. Yeah, unit number 4. You need to know what is sampling, you need to know what is population, you need to know what is parameter, you need to know what is statistic, you need to know about the judgment sampling, you need to know about the purposive sampling, you need to know about the stratified random sampling, you need to know about the simple random sampling, you need to know about the systematic sampling, you need to know about the multi-stage sampling, and these are the sampling portion. And from hypothesis, what is hypothesis, what is null hypothesis, what is alternative hypothesis, what is one tail test, what is two tail test, and then come what is unbiased estimator, okay, what is standard error. So these are the prime questions you need to gone through from the unit number 4. If you what is census and sampling, this is a very important difference between census and sampling. I believe that if you gone through these questions from unit number 4, you are very much in a safe enough, you're in a safe zone, and nobody can cross you out. Okay, so these are the whatever I discussed today is just an idea to all of you, so that it makes you it gives you a zone where you should approach, because only a night in your hand, so I don't think you have sufficient time and to watch my video in a full length. So it is all my suggestion that you just take some time out from your busy schedule and gone through with each and every aspect of my video, then you are going to get some idea then what you need to focus in this particular minimum time you have. Because I personally know, since I am also a student of statistics, full length statistics students, I have um, the experience that how much pressure this subject can give you. But if you have the proper management skill, if you have the proper scheduling of time, then you can able to easily crack down this exam. There is nothing need to be get tense. Okay, so watch my video by in listening these words which I tell you in the course of this video, and gone through with each and every topic if possible, then it will make you in a very safe zone. Okay, uh, just before the closing down this particular session of video, just also add two important um, uh, question out of your book, is that that expectation is equal to mean. Okay, prove that expectation equal to what? Mean. This is also a very very important question that maybe come in your exam. And another is already tell to you that this one, uh, r is lies between -1 and +1. Okay, the properties of correlation. So these are the summary of another important question from normal distribution, that you may be given a question where by using normal distribution you may need to find out the value of standard deviation and mean. So that is also a very unknown question maybe come. So these are enough for you. These, if you gone through with this question, that takes you in a very safe zone. You don't worry about it. You may be in a very comfortable zone. So uh, since you have very less time, I'm not going to waste your time by extending this session too much. With this, I'm going to wrapping up this video. I hope that all of you understand what I actually want to mean, and gone through with each and every slice of information that I given to all of you. And I'm sure that this slice of information will really help you to cross over the exam like business statistics, which is going to be held on tomorrow. Okay, with this I'm just giving you all of you a very very high thumbs up for tomorrow's exam. um, uh, all the best to all of you, and I'm sure that all of you are easily and comfortably able to answer all the questions and secure good marks without getting under the pressure. Okay, don't be feel pressure, be relaxed, everything will be okay. Okay, with this I'm going to wrapping up this particular video. Hope that this video will help you. And if you like this video, I'm not going to tell you that you just need to share this, because it's not the right time to you to just gone through with these stuffs. Okay, so if you like this video, then watch it in a full length, and it will definitely help you. Thank you so much. Bye bye.